What is going on, everyone? My name's Boit, and I'm back with some more Age of Mythology. The Titans action, spawning in the bottom of the map in the red color, playing as Oranos. His name is More Titan. His opponent today in the blue color, playing as Oranos as well. His name is Skady, and it is the map Oasis. And this is game number 4 of the best of 5 between these two players for the third, fourth place match. You've heard it all before, but I like saying it because it gives me something to say. If I'm real. Anyways, what a series we've seen so far. Skady winning that first game in possibly the fastest time I've ever seen a competitive game won in. More winning that second game with some incredible Oranos innovation. And Skady winning that third game with some also technically Odin innovation. No Lone Wanderer or Odin play there, and completely squashing Moore's chances in that game. Now we're back into that Oranos mirror. Oasis, a difficult map against the Oranos, and Skady doesn't feel confident in playing this with any god other than Oranos here. I think Odin on this map, not a bad choice, simply because you can go double Ulfsark early, collect all the goat, and then have an extra goat, and you can sort of do what you do on a normal map with Odin, except a little bit slower because you've got those goats. Other gods that could potentially be good on this map are Zeus, going with the Centaur because it does not require that much food, so you can counter the Terma with Centaur, and then you mix in cavalry there as well, and then you have a really strong Hippocon Centaur army as another option. And then finally, other gods that are really good on Oasis are Ra, very strong because obviously low hunt means you get much more benefit out of the early farms. And Set also can be quite strong here because if you get there fast enough, you can push off the only second hunt that they have. And unfortunately for Skady, he does not spot his Zebra, which are chilling here with 5 of them in there. And this is a reason here why some players very, very good and they see the map very, very nicely. What you want to do early game with Oranos, with goats as Oranos in the Oranos mirror, it's in other matchups as well, but you want to scout with your goats over here. We do see a little bit of oracle scouting, but you should scout this hunt out. This is very, very important with your goats. Chicken everything around the map. Otherwise, you're going to be short hunt. Your opponent's going to have hunt. It's going to be a sad day for you, sad day for me, sad day for everybody else. And it's just part of the thing. We do see Armor of Achilles here. Big relic because Murmillo are strong. However, we will probably be seeing Skady going for double counter barracks. I wouldn't be surprised to see more go for that, as well as Wares of the Classical Age, and Skady on his way. He's about 5% behind or 7% behind more because he didn't find his hunt here. And we do see him going 2 villagers over onto the wood and has 2 villagers onto the food. He should consider just sending his Oracle Scouts home. A forward temple here for more and mining this forward gold mine as well. Very, very interesting for more. He's going to be going very aggressive. I wouldn't be surprised to see him do Military Academy again, counter barracks here with the forward thing. He's found his giraffe in the back with the goat scouting. Nice play there from Moore. And we do have Moore's oracles over here. He's going to be grouping them all up and then ready to push forward. Skady bringing his oracles back to his home base here. May get caught out though. It's not going to happen. He's going to want to hold off. He did hold off on in the last game on the thing. There's military barracks, counter barracks again. And Skady, what's he doing? He's going counter barracks, counter barracks. Okay, I like it, but because it's slow hunt, so I don't know how much value Moore's going to get out of this. Is he cutting villages? Is the next question. We will see. We will see. And we do see the oracles moving forward. But I think if Moore doesn't spot this or he doesn't have the units coming, he does have Armor of Achilles here. So very big advantage. If Moore doesn't get in here fast enough and this giraffe does finish, I think he's not going to be wanting to heroize these oracles here. And he could very well just leave this hunt here completely fine to do so. Move back to his base there. I can't click close because I am high on caffeine. The Terma are popping out now, right? So he needs to come in and defend this somehow. He's going to have Valor soon. However, if he casts it on top of this, he may hit some oracles. So you got to be very careful about that. He's moving his oracles forward here, and then he's going to cast his Valor. Totally fine. And he's going to have Hero Terma, or he hit. Oh no, he got all Terma. Now the big thing about Hero Terma is they get extra speed. So he's going to move in and he's going to run away. But they do, if he doesn't have them all grouped up, it's totally fine. And it is looking like Skady going to be losing his first house here. That's the big advantage you get from this. Terma going to get a little bit of chip damage done there, but having to retreat in the end. And there's another house coming up for Skady. He's got a full villager population here. And we do see more with the 0% food in the bank here as he is spamming out Murmillos. He does not care at all. And I think, as opposed to last game where Moore's going to get a little bit of advantage from these Murmillos, these Zebra that are here, a little bit too far away to send your villagers into steal, but I think it's worth it. Because these Giraffe are going to be finished fairly soon, and then that's going to be a nightmare for Moore to keep producing what he's doing. So I wouldn't mind him sending some villagers forward and sneaking this. Or not even sneaking it, just having it in plain sight. Wouldn't be a bad idea. But here's the problem for Skady coming up very, very shortly. He has one goat left in his base. And we do see the Terma moving in. He should snipe these Terma and definitely send some villagers forward here. Make some Kyro balance here. He is nice play by Skady because he's realizing how many Murmillo are going to be coming out. And we do have to remember you have to micro those. That was a big reason why Skady lost the first one there. We've got the units moving in. This is beautiful building placement here from Skady. The Terma coming in. Shockwave coming in as well. Does snipe one Terma there. However, one of the Terma heroes does get sniped there by more nice play there. We see the Promethean Offspring, or the Promethean getting turned into Promethean Offspring by getting picked off. Nice play by Skady there. He's getting chased into his base though as the town center focusing down the units here. It doesn't matter what he targets as long as it's not the Promethean Offspring. You can see the Terma, they have 30%. The Murmillo, they have 10%. Actually, probably better to pick off the Murmillo there. As what is this fight happening here? As we're seeing more completely running over Skady here with this. He's just happily fighting underneath town center fire. And I think so long as Skady doesn't lose any citizen here, he is going to be in a fine position. We see the villagers sneaking this food here, and more. He's talking trash right now, but he's picking off some citizen here as the villagers popping out. A really, really nice push from Moore. He's actually managing to shut off that gold mine in this town center. Really just not doing all too much damage. Villager almost getting picked off by Skady, losing 2 villagers here. And Skady taps out. GG. Well played by Moore. This is such a brutal series, leveling the series 2-2. What a crazy push here. Moore just showing this is the meta. This is the new meta for Oranos mirrors. This is completely new meta. I don't know. I haven't seen it before. Just going for the Murmillo here as you're pushing in on the 4 minutes. What a crazy, crazy strat that Moore has come up with here. Really nice play from Moore. If you enjoyed this game, please consider hitting the follow button on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTubes, hit the subscribe button. And we'll see game number 5 very, very soon. Don't you guys go nowhere.